Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Sunday, 1st of October 2023. In today's Millwall news, we have this from the SuffolkNews.co.uk. Millwall boss reveals how Kevin Nisbet and Murray Wallace returned from injury so quickly when Tom Bradshaw could be back. The Lions have had a few injury issues in the squad recently. Gary Rowett has revealed how Kevin Nisbet and Murray Wallace bounced back from injuries so quickly. The pair were expected not be able to make yesterday's disappointing 3-0 defeat against Swansea City, but both started the game after picking up knocks. Wallace was subbed off in the final 10 minutes, while Nisbet played the full 90 and had multiple opportunities to grab a much-needed goal for the Lions. Speaking after the game, Rowett said, "Yeah, Muzza came in on Tuesday and he felt as though he could train Thursday and be okay for the game, and he was initially ruled out for 2 or 3 weeks, but certainly responded quite well to treatment. He felt okay. He got through, and I think I took him off towards the end, but that was just tactically trying to get more energy down the sides. And Nizzy was fine. He's just told strap it up and crack on, really. So there's no physical reason why he couldn't get through, really. Very difficult today, so I had to keep him on. As the moment he's the only recognised number 9 we've got, and he's going to have to share that burden." Rowett also mentioned that Tom Bradshaw, the Mill striker, missing with a hamstring issue, picked up against West Brom last week. The Lions boss added, "Well, hopefully Bradders is not too bad. He might not be out for too long. Maybe the whole game he might have half a chance." So again, slightly better news on the injury front, but not too concerned about that at the moment, having lost just 3-0 at home. Yeah. But we'll have a look at the stats in a minute. Was that the right thing? Like, you can see saying, "Oh, we had to play Nisbet because he's the only out-and-out striker we've got." Maybe that wasn't the good best of ideas when we look at the stats and see how that worked out. But before we get to that, just a little reminder: 2 days' notice or a day's notice. Millwall under 21s versus Queen's Park Rangers at the Den. First home game in front of a crowd, I believe. All the previous ones have been this season. All the previous ones have been the home games have been at the training ground. So Millwall under 21s take on Queen's Park Rangers at the Den on Tuesday. So this coming Tuesday, the 3rd of October, kick-off 2 p.m. and tickets for the Professional Development League encounter are now on general sale. Tickets price £5 adults, £1 under 16s. If you're an under 16 season ticket holder, you're getting free of charge. So there you go. But then why ain't you at school? Why ain't you at school? It's Tuesday 2 o'clock. But yeah, there you go. I'm sure that will be, if you go down there and watch that game, it will be a much more enjoyable situation than watching the first team. And it was very enjoyable last season watching the under 21s win their league and then the national title. Absolutely amazing stuff to see. So there you go. Moving on. Here we go from WhoScored.com. So Millwall created a high number of chances relative to their possession. Yeah, you'll see how many in a minute. Were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from long shot situations. But Swansea were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from long shot situations. Were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from the flanks, but were strong at finishing. And that's what you need. Weaknesses. Swansea had no weaknesses. Mill's weaknesses were poor at finishing, were aggressive, were caught offside often, and commit a high number of individual errors. Swansea came down the left-hand side. Their left-hand side. Our right. Had a large quantity of possession in their... Millwall had a large quantity of possession in their opponent's half, favoured long shots, and a high shot frequency when in possession. Yeah, and here you go. This is it. 22 shots we had. 22. And how many did we score again? 0. 0. How many of those do you think were on target? Do you want to guess now? We'll find out in a minute. So 22 to 7, 17 to 6 open play, 4 to 0 set pieces, 1 to 0 counter attack, and 0 to 1 penalty. They had a penalty. This is probably the worst I've ever seen. 7 shots, 3 goals. That is a conversion rate of 42%. That is... The technical term for that is dog shit. That is dog shit. Here you can see Swansea going down both wings, but mostly down the left side. Millwall going down their left hand side. Shot directions, shot zones, action zones. That's where the ball is. There you go. What was that? Get caught on account there a lot, no? 16% was in our third. 16% of the match, or where the ball was during the match, was in our home third. Player positions. This should be fun. What formation did we play? That looks fucking weird. That looks like 3-3-4 to me. What is happening here? What the fuck is that? So 5 is Cooper, 3 is Murray Wallace, I believe. 18 is Ryan Leonard. 17 I think is Norton Cuffy. 24 is the Nor. 14 I think is Campbell. 7 is Nisbet, is it not? 10 is Fleming. What the fuck's going on here then? 19 is Watmore, so who's number 7? A Longman. Is it Longman? What the fuck is that? What is Millwall's formation about? Who knows, mate? Who knows? But look at Swansea. Very clear situation they're doing. Obviously, they seem to have 2 players doubling up in the middle and down the left flank, and they have a very deliberate point man, number 9, Rob, number 9, the forward, the striker, not the number 10, number 9. Hey. So let's just move on. Here we go. Also from whoscored.com. Here's the match events. Obviously Cooper getting the yellow card, giving away the penalty. They then scored. Changes at half time, which is strange. Never had that before. Kind of weird. Also kind of weird. If Swansea were mostly going down our left hand side, why would you take Norton Cuffy off? Why not bring Danny McNamara on? Why not do a bit of defending? Don't know. Yes. So here we go. If you look at the top left and top right by the club badges, you can see the average player rating for each team. 6.12 for Millwall, 7.11 for Swansea. That is a whole point difference. That is an insane amount at this level. WhoScored.com gave the man of the match to Key, 8.1. Biakovsky given the error for the goal, though Brian basically rolled out the red carpet for the guy. But Biakovsky, what's that? 4.9. That's not good. And if you look at Swansea and see who their lowest rated player was, you got 2 of them, Cullum and Patterson, 6.6. That is the highest score for a Millwall player in Kevin Nisbet, 6.6. So our best player had the same rating as Swansea's worst player. That was the goal in class yesterday. So there's the rating. So shots on 22-7. Nisbet 8, Watmore 4, only 2, Leonard 3. Basically everyone except for in the starting 11, except for Murray Wallace, Denor, and Kowski having a shot. Possession wise, basically similar, 49.8 to 50.2. So it's not like they were passing rings around us and they had most of the ball. We had as much of the ball as they did. And it was mostly with Denor and Leonard and Cooper. Pass success percentage, similar, same, 81%. Denor up there with 91. He played 90 minutes, so it'd be interesting to see how many passes that was off of. Biakovsky's up to 60, so kind of interesting as well. How many short passes did he do? Dribbles 7 to 6, aerials 125 to 19. Murray Wallace with 6, Longman with 4, Cooper with 4. Basically everyone from Millwall except for Biakovsky. Fleming winning the aerial duel. Tackles 13 to 12. So pretty similar, but we just edge it. Leonard with 3, Campbell with 3. Corners. We had 6 corners, they had none. And how many goals did we get? None. Not one. The fans still cheer when we get a corner. Why? Why? What are you cheering for? So, moving on to the third page from whoscored.com, and here you can see Kevin Nisbet shots 8, shots on target 2. Was he rushed back? Is he still not? He's not right. He's not comfortable enough to get his shots away and get his shots on target. But you pressured him to play. And this is what happens. He gets the chances. He gets 8 shots. Only 2 of them are on target. I think one of them he kicks right in the keeper's face. The keeper saved it with his face, point blank. Yeah. So what was it? 22 shots we had, right? Shots on target, 5. Oh, Jesus. 5 shots on target from 22. Is it time for a trip to the oppositions? Like, fucking hell, 22 shots and 5 were on target. So, player ratings for Mill: Kevin Nisbet 6.6, Alan Campbell 6.49, despite coming off in the 69th minute. Joe Bryan. So obviously they didn't. This is just a number-based thing, but based on that goal, I wouldn't 6 till that second goal. He just basically walked off and let the guy shoot. All very weird, isn't it? All very weird. Romain Esse not doing too well when he came on, 5.97. Jake Cooper 5.27, worst of the outfield players. And Bartosz Biakovsky 4.94. Obviously Jake Cooper giving away the penalty, Bart getting the error thrown on him. Will the Joe Bryan back away? Most touches of the ball, Leonard, Denor, Cooper, and then it drops off. That's it. Let's see what we can see. So they said we had a lot of offsides. We had 3 offsides. Which I suppose is a lot, isn't it? In a 90-minute match, it's 1 every 30 minutes. Unscheduled touches, that's poor ball control, quite high there. A lot of people doing that. Defensive stuff, what can we see here? So who had the most tackles? Leonard and Campbell, and then Romain Esse. Romain Esse had 2 tackles, which got him 3rd in the list, and he only played 45 minutes. Okay. Interceptions, Casper Denor with 2. Clearances, Ryan Leonard and Campbell, just the 2. Block shots, nope. Okay, passing wise. So if we've seen passing accuracy 91.4, damn, that is insane. So Casper Denor, 91.4% passing accuracy of 70 passes. Not bad, not bad. Although 3 long balls, none of them were accurate, and 1 cross wasn't accurate. So clearly all short stuff. But yeah, not too bad. And then you've got obviously the 3 subs, but with less passing to do, but the accuracy's there. Obviously they're concentrating, they're trying to do well, trying to get their place in the team. Who had the most passes? Casper Denor, Cooper, Leonard. Then it drops off, similar to the touches. Crosses, inaccurate crosses. So Joe Bryan when he came on, that's why he got a decent score. Because he had 11 crosses. Only 3 of them found a Millwall player, 6.46. Simon Fleming 2 and 1. Romain Esse 2 and 0. Brook Norton Cuffy 2 and 2. That's 100%, don't you know? Long balls, accurate long balls. So, Bar had 20 passes, 60% accuracy, 14 long balls. Only 6 of them were accurate, so 6 short passes he had to punt up his score. Ryan Lenders 13 and 5. Right, we'll take 4. Yeah. So there you go. That's from whoscored.com. Let's move on now to fbref.com and finish off. So here we go. Here's the XG. Holy shit. Now what you got to remember that when a team gets a penalty, the XG on a penalty is 0.8. So Swansea's had a penalty, so they've got a 0.8 from that. All their other shots combined and the penalty only add up to 1.2 XG. And Mill's XG was 1.5 because we had 22 shots and only 5 of them were on target. But they score 3 goals and we don't score none. And here we go, 50-50 on the possession. We had them basically the same amount of passes, same amount of accuracy. We had 553 passes, they had 502. Shots on target, 5 of 22 is 23%. 4 of 6. So they had 4 shots on target, 3 goals. Again, Jekyll and Hyde team, Jekyll and Hyde goalkeeper. Played well for 2 games and then played shit again. And here's all the other stuff. So fouls 18-10, corners 6-0, crosses 26-3, 26-3. Touches 638-666. Hello, Beelzebub. Tackles 13-12, interceptions 7. It's a pretty similar stats. They score 3 goals, we score fuck all. The clearances. Look at the defending they had to do. We had 2 clearances, they had 24. And they had more long balls than us. 73 long balls for us, 80 for them. They had 12 goal kicks because obviously all our shots going out wide. We only had 21 throw-ins, they only had 19. Holy fucking shit. What's going on? So what are we looking at here? So we've seen shots on targets of 22 and 5. It's broken down by player, as we've already seen. Touches. XG by player. Kevin Nisbet 0.6. Watmore 0.5. Fleming 0.2. Jake Cooper 0.1. Brian Lennon 0.1. Holy shit. Just a shot creating action. The Who's basically setting things up for shots to come in. And you saw all the crosses that Joe Bryan had. But all of his huffing and puffing only led to 2 shots. He only helped create 2 shots. There's Casper Norris 7, Zion Fleming's 5, Duncan Watmore 6, and Kevin Nisbet's 5. These are the players doing the attacking stuff. What else are we looking at? Carries and progressive carries. 369 carries, only 29 were progressive. What does that mean? It means going at least 10 yards towards the opponent's half. Only did that 22 times. Hey, so passing wise, progressive passes. Moving towards passes going forward, basically. So you see someone's doing well passing, but they're doing like crab passes side to side. Well, Casper North 7, Alan Campbell 4, Zion Fleming 4, Romain Esse 4. So Romain Esse 45 minutes on the pitch, 18 completed passes from 23 attempts, 4 progressive passes. Damn. So let's have a little buzz through this if we see if we can see anything that stands out. So short passing, medium passing, long passing. Who's doing all the long balls? Sabat 15, obviously goal kicks and shit. 15. Leonard 17. Jake Cooper 10. Murray Wallace 9. Joe Bryan 9. Joe Bryan with his long balls. This one here. Nine long balls, 3 were accurate. That's a 33.3%. All these other players who are pumping balls long, doing better than that. Ryan Leonard 47% accuracy. Jake Cooper 60. Passes into the final third. Alan Campbell 4. Casper De Norm 9. Norton Cuffy. No, Joe Bryan 4. Romain Esse 4. Murray Wallace 4. Passes into the penalty area. This is the real stuff. Diane Fleming 3. Watmore 2. Alan Campbell 2. Ryan Leonard 2. Pass types. Live, dead, free kick, through balls, switches, crosses. So here's Joe Bryan. It's crosses. 11. Throw-ins taken 3. Corner kicks 4. So all these corner kicks we had, Joe Bryan took 4 of them. Casper Nor took 1. George Saville took. The thing, if you've got one player just doing all of the crossing, all of the free kicks, all of that kind of thing, all of the throw-ins, you're kind of really relying on them to have a decent day and be productive. And when they're not, it just doesn't work, does it? It just all goes to shit. How many crosses or corners do you let a guy take? Do you think? Yeah, it's not working. Like you've taken 5 and they've all been dog shit. You don't take the next one. He takes it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What was it? So so they break it down here by corner kicks. 2 in swinging, 2 out swinging. George Saville in swinging. Where's the other one? They don't even show. Where is it here? So they don't even say Casper Nor's must have been straight. Well, it's not even listed, so I don't know. Maybe it was a short one. Outcomes completed. Passes completed. Okay. Defensive actions. Tackles. Tackles 1. Tackles in the defensive third. Obviously, so there wasn't much of the ball in the defensive third. Only 15%. We've already seen that in the previous slide. Tackles in the middle of the pitch. Alan Campbell 3. Ryan Leonard 2. Tackles up front. Edomo Maku. Longman. Esse. So here we go. So Romain Esse. Tackles. Attempted tackles 2. No, attempted tackles 3. 1, 2. Okay. So there you go. Possession wise, miscellaneous stats. What we got here? Yellow cards, second yellow card. Fouls committed. Who gave away all the fouls? O'Brien with 3. Kevin Nisbet with 3. Campbell. Fouls drawn. Who got fouled? Maku with 3. Can't deal with his pace. You got to do something about that. Number of loose balls recovered. Ryan Leonard with 14. Jake Cooper with 8. Joe Bryan with 5. Denor with 9. Okay. Aerial duels won and lost. So not just how many were won, how many were lost. So as a team, 25 won, 19 lost. And what have we got? Zion Fleming, what are you doing? You lost 3. Murray Wallace 6 and 3. Joe Bryan 2 and 0. Ryan Longman 4 and 1. So there you go. Now let's have a scroll down and look at the goalkeeper. How bad was it? 36 years old and 96 days old. Bartosz Białkowski. Shots on target against 5. Goals against 3. Saves 2. 60% was saved. PSG post shot expected goals 2. Ended up with 3. He's kicking. Attempts 14. Completed 6. That's 42.9. Goal kicks launched 6. Average length 58 yards. Average distance from the goal only 8.3 yards. Crosses opponents 2, stopped 1, so he stopped 50% of their crosses. But it doesn't look good, does it? Now let's scroll down and look at the shots. The numerous shots. So we start off. Header off target, Kevin Nisbet. Ryan Longman, right-footed, blocked. Fleming, left foot volley, blocked. Kevin Nisbet off target with his head. The wee man, let's cross it in for the wee man to head it. Duncan Watmore saved. That was on target. That was a right-footed one. Alan Campbell, right foot blocked, and it tells you the distance as well here. You see the distance in yards. 32-yarder from Alan Campbell blocked. Then they get the penalty. Like you see, the XG on that was 0.79. After he shot it, it was 0.98. It's a goal. They score a goal. Their first shot on target is a goal because it's a penalty. Next up, Kevin Nisbet off target, right foot volley, 18 yards out. Kevin Nisbet again blocked, right foot volley, 25 yards out. Brooke Norton-Cuffy, left foot, 23 yards out. Kevin Nisbet off target, right footed, 15 yards out. And then they have a shot right at the end. That has to be saved, so Spa actually made a save. We go into the second half. Ryan Leonard blocked, right footed, 23 yards out. Zion Fleming off target from 18 yards out. Then they score. 10 minutes into the second half. Left foot from 26 yards out. There you go. Romain Esse blocked, left foot 22 yards out. Duncan Watmore saved 10 yards out. His right foot. Jake Cooper off target with his head from 12 yards out. Ryan Leonard blocked from a header 9 yards out. Ryan Leonard right foot volley saved by their goalkeeper, which then caused Kevin Nisbet saved right foot from 5 yards out. That was the one that he kicked right at the goalkeeper's head. Unfortunate, which is unfortunate. Then we got Duncan Watmore blocked from 23 yards out left foot. Kevin Nisbet 19 yards out right foot saved. And then they score from the header. They were lining up that back there. He kind of stole. I don't think he's too happy because he nicked that goal, header off of someone else who was about to hit it. So there you go, 3-0. Good night, Vienna. But we're still trying. We're still trying to score. Well, not really, because 30 yards out shot. Just fuck it, 30 yards out. Let's have a cheeky shot. Duncan Watmore off target. Kevin Nisbet 27 yards out, free kick. Might as well shoot. Fucking hell, what is it? We're 3-0 down. There you go, blocked. Right foot from 27 yards out. And then they have a chance right at the end, right-footed, off target from 29 yards out. Fucking hell. Yeah, doesn't sound good, does it? When you read it out like that, does not sound good at all. Let's. So here's all of our shots. What have we got? We've got one there from 5 yards, one from 9 yards, and one from 5 yards. And most of them, they don't add it up and do an average, but come out at 20, 21 yards out, which is, if you didn't know, is just outside the area. We can't break down. We can't get outside the area. Can't get shots away. Well, we can get shots away inside, but the shots go straight at the fucking goalkeeper's face. Here's Swansea's shots. Look at that. Look at that. That's all they needed. That's all they needed. 4 shots in the first half, 3 in the second, 3 goals. So 3 goals, 2 off target, 2 saved. Basically, if you shoot and you get it on target, you're quite likely to score. Sad to say, I think fast stays are numbered. But there's the thing, before this game he did alright for a couple of games. And then we have this game where it all went bad. So will we see? Obviously we saw last season Bart get dropped for George Long. We've got Connell Truman there. Because the other guy's injured. Will we get Connell Truman given a game? We can't go on like this. We got team having 5 shots on target and they score 3 goals. That's not. We can't. You're not going to do anything in this league if you're doing that. Ay. Hey, anyway. On that note, thank you for watching. Goodbye.